After years of struggling, I finally figured out how to do SEO properly. This will be the video that I wish I'd watched when I just started out. I'll combine everything that I've learned from those tough times into this video so you can get off to a better start with your SEO. In this video, I'll tell you what SEO is and why it even matters in 2025, the 4 main parts of SEO, what you need to do to actually get started, and realistically, how long will it take for you to start ranking? Let's get into it. So, what is SEO? Well, SEO is the process of improving a website's rankings and visibility in search engines. Notice I said search engines. Yes, there are more search engines than just Google. There's Bing, Yahoo, and then there's many AI search engines that are becoming prominent. The goal of SEO is to generate more sales for a business or increase relevant traffic to a website. For most businesses, sales are the most important thing. So no aspiring SEO should lose sight of the ultimate goal. In other cases, for some blogs not selling their own products or services, their specific goal is to increase their overall traffic so they can earn ad revenue as well as affiliate revenue. Keyword research. This is your first taste of SEO. And it can be the most daunting because there are some key concepts inside of it that we'll go over in a minute. If you're looking for a dentist, you might search something like dentist near me. Or if you're looking for some information about the latest iPhone, you might search iPhone 16 Pro Max specs. All searches begin with keywords. And I think this is going to stick around for a while unless AI figures out how to read your mind and we no longer type keywords. Search engines have developed over the past couple of decades, and they aren't like they were before. You can't just put keywords on a page that sucks and expect it to rank well. So, target one primary keyword per page. But how do you know if anyone actually cares about that specific keyword, or how many people search that keyword, or what type of content you need to make for that keyword? Well, it's so much easier than you actually think, and you don't need to spend $1. The 3 most important factors in keyword research are search volume, and that's how many searches the keyword has per month. Keyword difficulty, that is how hard it is to rank for the keyword. And search intent, which is what is the reason for the search. All of these go hand in hand as part of your overall keyword research strategy. So let's go into Ahrefs' free keyword generator tool and search for a keyword you think your customer is searching. For instance, let's search tax accountant Adelaide and you'll see the estimated search volume and keyword difficulty. It's good to start with low competition keywords with search volume above 100. Higher competition keywords are generally filled with highly authoritative sites. Now, search intent refers to the reason behind the search. Is it to find information, investigate options, or make a converting action such as booking a call or submitting a form? The great thing is Google already tells us what it is by looking at the search engine results page. As you can see here, all these results that come up are either home pages or service landing pages, which means that these people are comparing their options and are very close to making a converting action. That's opposed to a keyword like how do you do your tax return, which comes up with articles and detailed tutorials. A user at the top of the funnel might search how to do a tax return. Then as they learn more, they might go further down the funnel and search tax accountant versus tax software. Then they might make the decision that they're going to hire a tax accountant and search tax accountant near me. A well-rounded SEO strategy has content that specifically caters to all of these stages, pushing people closer to that ultimate sale. While it's great to have the right keywords, if you don't know how to properly structure your web pages for on-page SEO, you won't get very far and the search engines won't even know what your content is about. So always place your target keyword in the title tag, the meta description, H1, and one of the other headings on the page. You want to put it in the first paragraph and in your image alt text. This will reinforce to the search engines that your page can be ranked amongst your target keyword. After you've done that, craft your content as you would have, keeping in mind the search intent to help dictate what content the user is ultimately looking for. Don't overthink this part. Just provide the answers the user is searching for and offer as much content needed to fully cover the topic. In order for search engines to find your pages, you need to think of your site as a web that a spider can crawl across. If a page is outside the web, for example, no other page links to it, then the spider can't get to it. This is called internal linking. Make sure that pages have links to related pages. If you have a blog about best tax accounting software, you'll probably want to have a link in there to your other page about how to choose a tax accountant. One, it's necessary for search engines to crawl your website. And two, it sends positive messages to search engines because it increases your overall engagement and time on page. Ensure that all pages have at least a few other pages pointing to it. Now, this is a great segue into technical SEO, and don't be frightened, it's actually very simple. Technical SEO is all about ensuring your website meets the specific requirements of search engines, and a few of the points we've already discussed play a role. The most important factors are going to be crawling and indexing, as well as page loading speed, also known as core web vitals. The whole reason we want search engines to crawl our web page is so that they can index them and show them in the search engine results page. Make sure you have an up-to-date sitemap, and most plugins already do this for you, so find one that suits you. But if you ever make a new page or the page isn't indexed for whatever reason, go into Google Search Console and submit it for indexing by pasting the URL at the top bar that says inspect any URL. Once you submit it, Google will eventually index it, usually quite soon. Site speed can either destroy your site or keep it at baseline. Enter your site into Google PageSpeed Insights and pay attention to the metrics so you can know whether your site is underperforming. A slow or poorly optimized mobile layout can tank your rankings, so make steps to improve the speed. A few things you can do is reduce the number of plugins that you rely on. Find plugins and data that are no longer being used and remove them. The amount of sites I've seen running 40 plus plugins is crazy, and I don't suggest any more than 15 plugins for optimal speed. Also, if you have some coding experience, you can minify your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or pay someone to do it. Then you'll want to ensure that your images are compressed and they're converted into WebP format for better mobile responsiveness. The next thing you'll want to do is optimize your local SEO, specifically the local pack. The local pack is the Google Maps snippet that appear when a search has local intent. Everything we've already discussed will help you improve your local rankings. However, there are some specific things you can do to grow locally. Firstly, ensure that you have a Google business profile. If you haven't already, go and claim one through Google and have a listed address within your city. Fill out all the relevant information, photos, and include your main keyword within descriptions and questions and throughout your profile. You can also check out a full local SEO audit that I conducted on a Melbourne-based cleaning business up there. Once your profile is properly set up, you want to ensure that your NAP is consistent across the web. This is name, address, and phone. When these are consistent across all citations, Google determines that your business is reliable and will undoubtedly help you rank locally, so don't mess this one up. If you really want to get featured in the local pack, you need to acquire reviews. It's really important to focus on getting more and more reviews. The top results generally have the most reviews, and even if the top result in the pack has less reviews, people often go searching for the best reviewed place. Now, lastly, backlinks. These are links from other websites to yours. Google and other search engines use this to determine which websites are more authoritative and trustworthy. They're essentially votes. And without them, it's going to be extremely hard to climb the rankings, especially for those harder keywords. Higher quality relevant backlinks strongly reflect in the search results. So how can you actually get them? The best way without spending thousands of hours and dollars is to create content that is worthy of being linked to. And it might seem really simple, but I'm talking about creating ultimate guides, cost comparison, free tools, listicles, reviews, and other informational content. But why? Because this type of content provides the most value to the user and people are more likely to link to it. Service pages for an air conditioning repair page are almost certainly not going to get any backlinks, but a detailed guide on how to clean your air conditioning filter could absolutely get backlinks, especially if you cover the topic in its entirety with video and images to support it. Focus on content as the main driver of your backlinks. Then you can add to that with guest posting, outreach, and digital PR methods like SourceBottle. I have a step-by-step guide for local SEO backlink building that you can check out up here. Once you've created the assets, promote them on your socials and send them across your network to get them out there so you can acquire those much needed backlinks. Now, those are the fundamental pillars of SEO. So don't stress over every minute detail. What I suggest you do is create your own blog or service business website and attempt to rank it from scratch. This is going to really test you to see if you have what it takes. There's really nothing like throwing yourself in the deep end. Pick a passion project of yours and start optimizing it and writing, and you will soon find out what works and what doesn't. SEO is all about delayed gratification. So if you're looking for a quick thing, you're in the wrong field. So how long will it actually take to rank a website on the first page? If you're a completely fresh site, it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And for an established site, I've seen a page rank first in 2 days. So it just depends on the level of competition and how authoritative that site is. And there you have it. If you enjoyed the video, check out this video right here on why you shouldn't use AI for SEO and what to do instead. See you in the next one.